Hey, Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. We are looking at the Beastie Boys Sabotage Ultimates figures from Super 7 that so if I'm going to have Beastie Boys Ultimates, I would rather have, I don't know, there are other looks I would prefer. And I get it that this is the most action-packed toyetic, well, not toyetic, but the most action-packed look, and probably their best known video, I guess. There are a lot of other things I'd rather have. So knowing how Super 7 works and how many different versions of characters they tend to do, I wasn't going to buy these, which is insane because the greatest toy regret of my life is that in 1998, a company, Bathing Ape, I think is the name of the company. But anyway, a company released 12-inch Beastie Boys, like G.I. Joe style Beastie Boys figures with interchangeable costumes. And I didn't buy them. I had the opportunity to buy them, and I thought they were too expensive. I want to say it was like $300 for all three, which in 1998 was a lot of money. But it was absolutely stupid of me to not buy that set. I regret it to this day. It's my greatest toy regret, even more than not still having my USS flag, because there was less personal decision involved in not having the flag. So these finally got released, and I saw them like shipping soon. You know, Super 7 puts up their shipping soon or shipping now or whatever they do. And I was like, why didn't I get these? And I was like, no, I didn't get them because this is not the look that I want for Ultimates. And then I thought about, well, what if they don't make any more? And then I thought about, you didn't buy those back in the day, you regret it. And then I thought about how incredible Sabotage is and the fact that me and my game show crew made a parody video of Sabotage for the intro for our game show a couple of years ago, which I'll be putting up not on this channel, but on a different channel very soon. You'll be able to see that. Well, it used to be on this channel. But it just occurred to me, I was like, it is insanely stupid of me to not get these figures. So Entertainment Earth had them in stock, 10% off. Got them, had them shipped here. And I'm doing an exclusive review of these because I want to just kind of knock them out. I don't need to do 3 days worth of not similar, well, they are similar figures. I think there are a lot of shared parts here probably, but I just didn't want this to be basically a whole week of reviews. And it's something that's pretty special to me, and I might have a little more conversation type stuff to say. I don't know. This just felt like a good one for a members only. Because it is something very special, because I love Super 7. I love Super 7's Ultimates. Beastie Boys, one of the greatest bands of all time. There's just a lot here. These figures, and my dumb journey of thinking I was not going to buy them initially. So, I don't know. It just felt like something special to do. We will start with Mike D, or Alessandro Allegre, the Chief. Just gorgeous artwork all the way around. I do have, that was another reason, is I've got the reaction figures. And I felt like, well, this is better for reaction. I don't need Ultimates of this because I'm never going to have a car. The car in the video is a Crown Victoria. I cannot remember off the top of my head what year it is. But after I got the reaction figures, I spent quite some time, more time than I usually spend looking for toys, trying to find a 1/18 scale Crown Victoria. And it's just not a thing. Or not. I think there's one from like 2001, which is not at all the right year. And doesn't look right either. So I want a Crown Vic to go with. And of course, once I knew I was getting these, I also went for the, started looking for a 1/10 scale Crown Vic, not out there any more than the 1/18ths are. So, yeah, I want a car to go with these guys really bad, even though the car isn't even really that. It's an important part of the video, but it's not that important. But I will continue looking. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Did that, I wasn't looking at the camera when that happened. Did that just shoot like directly up at, wow. I hope that was exciting for everybody. I won't see it until the replay. So anyway, I want a car to go with these guys to get back to what I was trying to say. So be careful if you get this yourself. Be careful when removing this, because this is like a soft rubber piece and this is plastic, if it'll focus on it. So these are attached together. These do have a point of weakness. So don't just yank that out like I almost just did. I highly recommend everybody go watch this video after you're done with this review, because I don't need anybody pointing out stuff that I don't recall. I should have watched it right before I did there. Oh, he had a little tab at his feet too, but he popped right over the top of it, so that's nice. I should have watched the video again before I did the review, but today for me, well, I guess you guys will know this because it'll be going live for everybody as soon as I get it published, as soon as I get it edited. The Royal Rumble is in just a couple hours, so I've got business. But I couldn't wait anymore to open these guys up. Standard Super 7 articulation. You know how it goes. That portrait is just, look at the wig. And it looks like a wig, the way that they sculpted it. This makes me want, like, License to Ill or, gosh, Body Movin'. Everybody from Body Movin' would be incredible. But even like Check Your Head, Paul's Boutique, like think of all the looks. And yeah, it would be easier to manage. So the tie is a separate, softer plastic piece. It would be easier to manage the reaction figures of all of that. Oh, a really good waist articulation there. I mean, typically Ultimates have that nice sort of ball joint waist, but this one is particularly, has a good range. Got the badge. That elbow kind of doesn't want to do anything. I'm going to leave it be. Big, thick suit pants, right? So these have rotation at the bottom of that elbow joint, or knee joint. There we go. And just, you know, that's how it is. You just get that glossy joint in there. I think they handled the bottom of the pants relatively well. It's a tough look to get. It's funny that he has, I don't know that I've ever paid attention to their shoes in the video. It's not just sneakers. Like he actually put on the, what are these kind of loafers called with the little, I had these when I was like 5 with the little fringe on top. But he's actually got, you'd think they'd just be wearing sneakers. Because I'll tell you right now, when we shot our, I guess, Sabotage tribute video, we were running around the streets of downtown Atlanta for like 14 hours. And I'll tell you right now, I was wearing sneakers. At first, I had kind of thought about like, oh, we should really be wearing suit shoes. And then we all agreed like, nope, we don't care. We are wearing sneakers. So there you go. There's the Chief. He has got 2 alternate portraits. One just serious face, no sunglasses. That, my gosh, that's Mike D. Look at it. And it just makes me want a regular Mike D head so badly. And then sort of laughing, the sunglasses. Got the megaphone. Looks great. He's got the axe, which is like, I guess that's rust. I don't know why it would be blood, but it's just from, I think it's the beginning of the video when they're busting the door down. I like that. Binoculars, seen in a couple of points in the video. They could have used a little gloss on the lenses, but other than that, I mean, they're good looking binoculars. We looked at this earlier, but I love that it includes it. The siren that he puts on top of the car. That's tremendous. Which, by the way, I had to figure out how to approximate that for our video. And I think I came up with a pretty good solution. Walkie-talkie, again, something that pops up multiple times throughout the video. And finally, multiple hands. You've got the finger guns, and then just sort of open, relaxed hands. Next up, King Ad Rock, a.k.a. Vic Kalfari as Bobby the Rookie. As I'm opening these, I'm so happy with myself for deciding to get them. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy to have thought for even a second that I shouldn't get these. I'm such a big Beastie Boys fan. It's just nuts. But I guess I'm also in a mode right now, and I've talked about this on Audible Interlude, I think more than anywhere, where I am just really trying to get to a point of there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. And I want, look, there's tons of figures that I would love to have. I would love to have just about everything that Boss Fight Studio releases. Like, I'm not even kidding. Even the Strawberry Shortcake stuff, like the Popeye, everything Boss Fight does looks great. And I have a few of their releases, but my gosh, I just can't buy everything. And that was another part. I'm so glad that donut didn't fly out of there. And I'm going to make sure, okay, good. Those could have easily flown across the room and been gone forever. I just, there's so much incredible stuff coming out in the toy industry, and you have to make choices, especially as expensive as everything is. And these, $55 a piece, even with 10% off, that's nothing to sneeze at. Okay, so Vic Kalfari, the Rookie, probably about the same body as the MCA figure is my guess. Wig, sunglasses, same deal. Little mustache. Tie is a softer plastic and just hideous. If you've never looked at, I think the best resource for information about this video, about the Sabotage video, is the Criterion Beastie Boys DVD. I don't know if it ever came out on Blu-ray, to be honest. But there's commentary tracks for every single video in the Beastie Boys career. And they talk about this one a little bit. And they talk a little bit about how it was shot. It's pretty interesting. Look, he's got different shoes. Still like business shoes, but different mold. But it was all shot guerrilla style too. Like they didn't have permits or anything. Like they're just like we were doing in Atlanta. They were just running around the streets getting shots wherever they could. They just had a budget as opposed to us. We had our budget was, I had enough Hilton Honors points for a hotel room for a night for us to operate out of. We didn't have more than like a couple $100 to spend. He looks great. They did a great job with lining up the shoulders here so that the articulation where these rings are doesn't stick out too badly, missing the shirt stripes. Over here, you'll notice they don't quite line up, but my gosh, whatever. He's great. He's fantastic. All right. He comes with also a couple of alternate portraits, although none without the sunglasses. He's got an angry face and a laughing face. Already noticed the donut that I felt like I was in danger of losing, and the coffee cup. Great little coffee cup. I wouldn't have minded having 3 of those. Another different walkie-talkie. I think it's just painted differently. Yeah. Multiple hands. This one's a little more expressive. Look, this looks like one of the Marvel Legends woman spellcasting hands. That's kind of hilarious. So does that. And then a hand that I'm guessing, well, one can hold the donut. I don't know if a coffee cup is fitting in this hand, though. No, it's definitely not. Well, no. And then C grips, like you're going to have to stretch that thing out to get this coffee cup in there. This is the second time in recent memory, and I don't always check the accessories. And this is on me. I don't always check the accessories that I'm less interested in. To my detriment as a reviewer, because I should. But I missed on an older video. Well, it kind of works, but not really. And Super 7, well, these hands are different, though. These are like human proportions. These are a little different from other Ultimates. Anyway, I missed that there was an accessory that the figure couldn't hold or interact with at all. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head now. But kind of lame. And then finally, I saved this for last because I'm curious as to what's in here, because it does have a hinge. It opens up. But this is a great looking attaché. Look at the silver and the gold. This is a really nice piece. So let's find out what's in here. Hope it's not spiders. I'm going to be really disappointed if it's spiders. Oh, come on. I'm trying to figure out where it's making cracking noises, and that makes me so nervous. Look, I've almost got it. Come on. Are you kidding me? I can't figure out quite where it's hung up, and I don't want to put too much pressure on that clasp. Oh, the clasps go the other way. I thought, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's great. Look at that detail. What a nice little piece this is. I thought the clasps went the other way. It would have been a lot easier if I'd figured that out sooner. That opens. Oh, it's got a full range. That's great. I'm just going to leave that open for now. Okay. Finally, last one, MCA, Nathan Wind as Cochise. Oh, gosh. I hope that these sold really well and that Super 7 has plans for more Beastie Boys. Well, more Beastie Boys stuff in general. Because so far, all they've done is Sabotage related. Now, granted, we don't know. Like, the Beastie Boys have always been a little. They're picky about merchandise. So it was surprising, really, that there were any figures at all, other than like boutique type stuff, like the figures I talked about before, the Joe style figures. I don't even know if they've got Funko Pops. I mean, literally, I don't know. They might, but I wouldn't have bought those. I wouldn't have bought regardless. Oh, there's a little piece of tape on top of the cuffs. But yeah, I really hope. So, okay, so wait. They did the aliens from the Intergalactic video. They did the 3 separate Sabotage figures, and then they also did a 3-pack of the Sabotage figures. And I didn't look too closely at the 3-pack to see if the deco was any different or anything, because that really, I mean, you really do have to draw a line there where, like, okay, I don't need this many Sabotage figures in the same format. And that's it. That's all they've done. We haven't gotten any. I don't know. There's so many more things they could do, and I hope they're able to do it. So we do have. Oh, look at the shoes. He's got like the engineer. Wait, what are the? First, I thought they were like engineer boots, but they're just a different type of loafer. They've got a buckle on them. I'll just do a comparison there. So yeah, pants are the same. No reason they shouldn't be. Arms are the same. Again, no reason they shouldn't be, but he does have a different torso. I like that the length of the ties is different. Well, in the shape as well. And then that portrait with that mustache. Look at that. Oh, great. It's funny that the rookie doesn't have a badge at all. So there he is. I mean, look. Oh, look at that. Just double ankle loosen all in one shot. That was brave. But there he is. All the same articulation. I'm not going to bother running through the motions with this guy. We've seen what's up. Looks great. Got the shoulder holsters that the reaction figures came with bananas, because they're not going to, the Beastie Boys are not going to allow their figures to be marketed with guns. Although they do apparently, hang on. It is apparently okay for them to come with an old-timey dynamite bomb. But I guess that's maybe more comedic than anything else. That looks great. A nightstick for threatening perps. Handcuffs, which I got to say, I'm a little disappointed that the handcuffs are not more functional. Yeah, like even the chain is not a real chain. I don't think, not that they need to go on any of these figures, but I don't know, maybe they could. All right, well, now we got to find out. Look, it's just us. It's me and members hanging out. We may as well check it out. We may as well check it out. No, these do not fit on here. I'm going to give it one more try just to see if maybe that gap. Oh, well, okay, they maybe. Oh, they are going to fit. I was wrong. I should have put them on the other way, because now they're going to look goofy because the chain is going to be angled up rather than hanging. But look at that. They do fit. Okay. Well, sorry, coachies. You're busted. What else have we got? We've got the radio with no car to go with it. I like these car accessories with nothing, no context. And then finally, the assortment of hands, a couple of C-grips, and a couple of pointing fingers. I am absolutely delighted. Getting these was 100% the right decision. And I was nuts to think that I wouldn't get them or shouldn't get them. That was completely insane. These are must-haves for me. It was dumb to think I shouldn't get these. So there you go. The Beastie Boys Sabotage Super 7 Ultimates. I really, really hope we get more Beastie Boys stuff from Super 7, because I just want as much Beastie Boys merch as I can get. Unless it's just 3 reaction figures in different packaging. Then I don't need that separately. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Until next time, buy what you like.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.